everyone, it's Fairy Witch 1 here. I know I've posted a few videos today, but I wanted to do this one. Basically, I've never done a video explaining how the fairies came into my life and how I got such a connection with them. It's going to sound really sad, this. It started when I was 2 or 3, and I got 2 pictures of the fairies, and one being of male and female fairy. You know, the traditional look at the fairies, you can see that picture there, like that, male and female dancing under the moon. And my other one was of the Fairy Queen wedding, and they had silver wings which shined in the light. My mum got them for me and hung them in my room. Ever since then I have had them in my bedroom, and I felt like I could sleep knowing that they were in my room because I felt more protected with them there. Sounds silly, I know, for such a young age. They stayed in my room till I was 24. I know, still not 100% grown up in some ways. Some people may say that's a bit childish keeping them there, but I felt safe with them in my room, hung up on my wall. I felt very safe. I actually haven't got them hung up in my room now because I've got to put them away somewhere safe, so when I have kids I will be putting them in their room to protect them. So from then I had a very big connection to them. I enjoyed all the fairy tales, as you do as a child growing up. Another thing that we had a fir tree in our front yard, in our front garden, and it was in the corner, and I christened that my fairy tree because I believed that the fairies lived in there. I had a toy once, a toy horse doll, and that had a wedding ring because it was meant to be My Little Pony wedding horse, and I lost the ring in that tree, and I always believed that the fairies took the ring. And I've just grew up like that. I've always collected fairy statues, little fairies, fairy dust. I've had books on fairies. I watched all fairy things like Thumbelina and everything with fairies in. And then I found the fae and the magic side of it, that I could bring them into my life more so with the elementals and everything, which was very exciting, and I was able to feel very connected to them in that way, which is very important to me. So going into Wicca and witchcraft and seeing that there was this side to it where it was just predominantly for the fae and the fairies, it got me very excited and very intrigued. So that's when I went more depth into it, that's why I made this channel, because I felt as though there was no one on YouTube doing videos on the fairies and the fae. Well, not anymore, because I know there were a few channels, but there's nothing regular on here. So, if that makes sense. So this is why Fairy Witch 1 came from. So yeah, that is how I got connected to the fairies. If you ever want to start working for the fairies, you've got to find that connection. You've got to invite them in. You've got to find a connection with them. And that's basically it. So I just thought I'd tell you how I got connected and how I came to fairies. So this was, I was going to say this is the end of the video now. So bless it be, everybody.